What's up, everybody? Sugar and Spice Topics. Please share, please like, please comment if you like. If not, thanks for just dropping by. It's okay. You don't even have to. I do this because I like doing it. It's not that I want anybody's views or, I'm not begging or poking. But look at Offset now. Look at him now. Don't he act like all the rest of them? Really? He wants you back, Cardi. Now he wants you back. He wants you back. This is what I think you want back. You want back the thrill. Because the way I say it, it's always fun when they cheat on you, when you don't know about it, or when you're insecure, when you're confused about it, because it keeps the thrill, it keeps the fun. But when things are exposed, it's no longer fun anymore. The way I see it, excuse me, when somebody is cheating on you, they just using you to build up them for the other person. They using you, and then they come back so you can replenish them, because they do have a level of guilt after the act of sex. After they get it off, then they feel guilty. They do. But a lot of times the other person, if they take them back that easy, that helps them to feel like they didn't do anything wrong. So that's why it's important that if somebody is messing around on you, you cut them off. Cut them off. And it's hard. It's hard when you love them. It's hard when you like them. But you'll feel a lot better if you do. I'll tell you why. Because sex is a spiritual thing. It's not just a physical thing, although people would like you to think it is. Just because men are, they can have detached sex does not mean that they do not share soul ties. So when you do have sex with somebody, whatever goods you have, whatever you got going on, whatever your spirit gifts are, you're sharing it with them, which means they're sharing it with somebody else. Have you ever noticed when you deal with somebody, they don't look half as good as they did after you start liking their ass? Then they start looking good. Excuse me. You find yourself liking them more. You find yourself more interested in them. It's because a lot of times they are using you to build them up. And if they go somewhere else, they're using what you gave them to go somewhere else. Most times they don't have the confidence, they didn't have the self-esteem to go over there and do what they're doing. But they use the ones that they get the best loving from, or whatever it is. If that person builds them up, then that's what they take and they go. So do I think Offset deserves another chance? No. I don't think he does, but that ain't my business. I feel like they can work it out because they are married. But I don't think she should, Cardi, I don't think she should just jump back with him. I think she's doing a good job. Like, doing a good job, still letting him go. Because if you let him back that fast, he's not going to change. He's going to see that she would cheat. Right now, he thinks she's just mad. She's just mad. She's just emotional. Let me give her some time. Let me show some interest. Let me sweat her a little bit. Give her a little attention, get her back. Cause she's mad. But if you keep right now you got him where he's not ready to change, but yet he's going to give you that persona that he is. But if you stay away from him and still stick to your guns, stand your ground, he will change. He can change. Let's say that. I don't want people telling me no bullshit on my comments and shit. He can change, but you have to change. When you put your foot down and keep that foot down, and if he really want to be with you, he will. And I know this for a fact because I've been through it. I've done that. So no, a man is not going to. I don't believe in. I'm not a man. Any men out there, please leave your comments and say it. Say it from your perspective. I love and appreciate men. Love them. God's gift to women was a man, even though women was versatile. So, but men can change. I forgot what I was saying real fast. Men can change. I do believe that they can. I don't believe that one's a cheater, always a cheater either. I don't believe that logic. I don't. If a man wants to settle down, he will. That don't mean he gonna always cheat on you. It does not. Some men, that woman put that fire under his ass and she don't take his stuff. She don't take his shit. She don't keep investing emotions in him and build his self-esteem up, even though he doing her wrong, because he knows that if he's doing her wrong and she continues to build him up self-esteem, he think this is probably how he's gonna think. She just loved me. She loved me. Damn. She see I'm using her. I'm doing all this shit to her behind her back. I'm betraying her trust, and she's still hooking me up. Damn, I got it good. So he used her up until he don't need her anymore. A lot of times what I find is that men will use one woman. So in those situations, let's say this, he's cheating on her. She is still sticking with him. Or you got the kind of women that say in situations where the man does not want to settle down, but he said we can still be friends, we can still kick it, and she's with it. She's saying, okay, we can still kick it, knowing that her emotions are involved. She lets him use her. And all the while, this man it could be a woman that come along that's a challenge, and that's not going to allow that shit. And what happens is you're pretending you're okay with it. Your emotions are getting deeper into him, and he's looking for somebody else that really challenges him. He'll leave your ass high and dry, and you'll be like, what the hell happened? And he'll be with somebody else in a committed relationship. So you can do what you want, but it's not a wise decision to say it's okay to kick it if you really don't feel like you'll be okay. If you feel like you like this person and your emotions are tied to them, you have feelings for them, then don't just settle for what they doing. Don't just settle that they want to sleep with you and they go somewhere else, because a lot of times they'll use you to move on and get over you. They'll use you to get over you. How? Because this is a long video. It's gonna go. So power play. Power play is, for example, you on the phone, you talking to the man, the woman you like, and then all of a sudden I gotta go, and they hang up. So they got you hanging. They leaving you hanging, wanting more on the edge of your seat, looking for more, looking for explanation, looking to finish the conversation. Power. They got the power. So if a man is still dealing with you and dealing with somebody else and having you on hold, you are building him up. You're giving him more power because you're doing all this shit for him. And I say him, but it could go both ways. Doing all this stuff for the other person, and they not investing in you. So your emotional investments are up here while theirs are down here. And then they meet somebody else, they off. They out. And you will be left high and dry. So I think it's smart of Cardi to stick to it, even if she's not going to divorce him. I don't know the future, even if she is, but she's doing a good thing by saying hell no with this. Nah, I know I'm worth more than that. Nah, so I'm definitely not gonna call her stupid right there. She's smart with that. And then there's a lesson for everybody else. Stop settling for men just because you like them. Because they know that. They know you like them. They know you want attention. Women want attention from men. Most women will not admit that. But the thing is, they know anyway. Now it looks like you're playing games because you're not being up and honest about how you really feel. So now they can't trust you because they feel like you're keeping something from them. Been there, done that. So it's important to know what you want. To know what you want and what you don't want, and stand on it. Because if you become wavery, they will detect it. But that's all I want to say for now. Peace and blessings, everybody. Like I said, if you like, you can subscribe. Peace.